Here's Randall. So on the floor for Minnesota, Julius Randle is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Dillingham, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. Now here's Randle. 6-point game. And Randle throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Smooth. From down in the low post, it goes. Smooth's got 16 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the Warriors with possession here. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Dillingham. Still without a basket. Here's Smooth. Edwards defending.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Minnesota in the lead. Kicks to Edwards. Randle down low. Jackson Davis defending. Randle with the bucket.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randle likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Here's Smooth. Off target with his 3.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter. Edwards.
Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Smooth. 20 points for him. Reid with the rebound. Randle against Butler. That's tipped. Jackson Davis with it. Here's Smooth. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Gary Payton is checked in for Golden State. Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. So Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Smooth. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jimmy Butler.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case. And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
He's all alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with
and that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Passes it to Gobert. Cloak loose. Pushing it up. Here's Smooth. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
Well, possibly. Every year brings something new. This first meeting should tell us a lot.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now Podziemski. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Out to the right wing. Smooth passes to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. With the drive. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley with it. Butler covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletically.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Golden State. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Edwards against Payton. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
He hits the second from the line. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Here's Smooth, over by Conley. Here's Smooth, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Smooth's got 31 points. Minnesota calls timeout. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
To take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, Smooth.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Timberwolves trail by 3. There's the pass to Randall. Pass to Dillingham. Elbow shot is on the way. And finished off by Gobert.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
Smooth passes to Payton. Pass to Smooth. Jacks up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Inside. Makes it off the glass.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Here's Smooth, covered by Conley. Here's Smooth, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Pass to Randall. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Here's Smooth. 33 points for him. No good on that one. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Warriors trail by 4. And he banks in the layup. Smooth's got 35.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Minnesota's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Minnesota calls timeout. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew